Hello traders, this is Dez here for the weekend edition, good through Sunday, August 19th, 2012. The stocks, check this out. The S&P 500 has seen its 6th straight week of gains. This is the longest streak we've seen since January 2011. On Friday, Dow up 25 points. You hear and you see again NASDAQ leading up 0.5%. Russell's up more than that, up 0.84%. Banks are at 0.68%. But gang, you have to look at this. The VIX dropped on Friday 5.88% at 13.45. That is huge. We're going to look at that here momentarily. We have commodities mix, crude oil up over 1%, US dollar up 0.2%. So the market still stayed strong even in the face of that. Transportation was up nicely, up 0.5%, really showing that the Dow should have been up quite higher than what we've seen on Friday. Here's the daily. What is just so interesting is look at this lower trend line coming up. It's our main trend line. We are going up so aggressively that we're not dropping down below that. So because of that, that gives us things that tend to go up fast tend to drop fast, so keep that in mind, but you need to be bullish in this environment until it breaks it and starts heading southbound. But on a weekly front, when you're up 6 bars in a row, be looking anytime for a reversal. But we did hit that resistance at 14.19 area. Friday's high was 14.18, almost got there, almost got to that previous high. But this could be an area to be watching for. On the weekly chart, we're right there back at these highs. So will we sustain them? Hard telling, but what we do know is we did break this high, and we are breaking that resistance and heading towards another resistance area fairly soon, about where those shadows would be on the weekly chart. And then on the monthly chart, you can see that we're coming up to that resistance level, and we're looking at 1422. And on the NASDAQ, what is really cool in the NASDAQ, gang, on the monthly, we have broken over the top of a major trend line. That is huge. However, see these shadows up here? This could drop, and that could be nothing more than an upper shadow. On the weekly chart, going up really nicely, but getting ready to hit some resistance at 30.92. I'd mark that down on your charts. And on the daily, high base, boom, to the upside and breaking through resistance levels. Small caps, which if you want to follow my trade picks each week, do the Stock Picks V newsletter, and look at the last 3 days, boom, 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 busting a nice main trend line, busting a resistance level. Everything looks good on the daily front. On the weekly front, this is huge, gang. On the weekly, we broke a main trend line, boom, closing at the day's high, or the week's high rather, and it looks very promising for more upside potential. Down here on the MACD oscillator, we're heading northbound. And on the month, check this out, we are just now poking our head over the top of a main trend line on a monthly chart, which is hugely bullish. On the banks, this is a monthly on the banks, check this out, we broke this main trend line. We have another trend line coming across that we stalled at. You can see that right there. Huge promise of this releasing to the north. On the weekly chart, check this out, nice symmetrical triangle. We're just now poking our head, look at that, over this trend line. That is really nice to see. The markets are poised right now to start to make a move. Major trend line coming down. We poked our head over the daily chart on that. Let's get here to the VIX. All eyes are on that right now, gang. This thing goes back, I mean, wow. Watch this, I'm going to drop another line right here. Actually, I'm going to go to a monthly chart to do this. Man, look at this. Look at this. I'm going to go here to this low. Right here, coming across. I mean, the last time we were here, again, is 2007. 2007 since we've seen these lows. Now, if we go down here at this area, I mean, look at this. If we get down here into this range, we could stay there a while. And if we do stay here a while, the markets will be on a tear to the north, and we could be in a huge bull rally fairly soon. Or what you'll see is these things that will do a touch and go. Again, touch and go, touch and go, touch and go. If it does that, be expecting a major correction in the markets. So this is a real trying time that we have to be keeping our thumb on the pulse of what's taking place out here in the markets right now. That is just huge. So with that, I'm gonna show you also some group. This is finviz.com for the week. Conglomerates or large companies doing exceptionally well, but financials really giving us support of what type of bullish activity we've been seeing here in the markets. Really nice. The utilities, which is more of a defensive sector, lagging. For the month, financials are continuing to rise here, up 4%. We need that to get higher here for the markets to sustain its big bullish run. I'm going to do something kind of cool here, and I just thought of this. But anyway, go here to the website, and down here the 201 courses. Just to let you know what the 201 courses are, these are 6.5 hours worth of advanced training, and there are 5 courses right here. And under each course you have several lessons, and when you go here, these lessons and these charting, anyway, it's 6.5 hours worth of information. So 2 or 6.5 hours worth of home study. So what I am willing to do here is, this goes for $6.97, this home study. It's very thorough, and this is what I've taught through different brands such as Rich Dad Poor Dad, Teach Me to Trade, Option Success, Star Trader, a bunch of them. This information that I'm sharing with you here for $700 normally, I am going to give you a 50% discount if and only if, get this, here's the stipulation, you are left-handed. If you're a lefty, send me an email at mentor@groktrade.com, and I will send you a link for a 50% off. So it'd be right around $350 for the $700 package, which is a huge benefit. So take care and watch my next little video. It's popping up right after this. Take care.